My name is Orit and you're watching Orit's Kitchen. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make chicken parmesan or parmigiana, or you know what I mean, okay? And you can also do what I do with just plain eggplant as well. And so I'll talk through it each step one by one, and I'll bring in the eggplant stuff in as well, okay? So come on over, guys. So first thing is I have my chicken cutlets, okay? And just clean them up a bit with water, and here we are. And I have my breadcrumb, and this is the breadcrumb that I use, okay? I use it and I love it, okay, guys? Now, this has dairy in it, okay? So those who, I know I have some viewers that don't mix meat and dairy together, no problem. In the Middle Eastern store, they also have the Italian style version, but it doesn't have any dairy in it, okay? So you can go ahead and get that, okay? And I think it's the Awesome brand, OSEM, not this brand, okay? And so, and I got one egg in here and I mixed it up, okay? And I put some olive oil in my pot right here, and it should be pretty warm, I would think, okay? And if you guys see my other episode called Schnitzel, it's very similar to that. The only difference is I'm using a different type of breadcrumb, okay? So I'm gonna get the, now I feel like this chicken cutlet's a bit too big, so I'm gonna cut it in half, okay? And remember, guys, I'm not a professional cook. I just like cooking, and I'm here to share it with you guys, okay? So remember, when you're touching raw products, just be careful, keep your hands always clean, don't touch stuff, okay, in your kitchen, and then other people, God forbid, can get sick. Okay, so pat, pat, pat. So you saw I put it in the egg wash, and then I dumped it in here in my breadcrumb, and I'm just making sure that everywhere has the breadcrumb, okay? And then I just dump it in here, and I'm gonna do the other one. The other one fit, yeah. The other one. Okay, put it in here, tap, 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 other side, tap, 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 put some all over by hand. It's a bit messy, it's how I look at my hands, right? But that's how it is. And I'm gonna put this in here. So I'm just gonna let it cook and get brown, okay? And then I'm gonna flip it on the other side, and I'll be back, you guys, to show you how it looks. Welcome back. So my chicken cooked, so you see how it became brown, okay? And then I flipped it on the other side, so same thing here. Now you don't want to overcook it, okay? You don't want it to be totally brown. Some people like it really, really crispy. I'm not a fan, okay? Especially I'm going to be making the chicken parmigiana, and it's going to be cooked a little bit longer with the other stuff that I'm going to make right now. So, you know, I prefer it like this. So it's brown on both sides. I put it on the paper towel for it to kind of soak up the oil so I don't feel so guilty. So that's that, okay? So come on over this way. So I was just doing some prepping while that was cooking, okay? So I got my mozzarella cheese, and I sliced them up, and voila. I usually get the block version, you guys, because the pre-shredded one, if you look closely, they have some stuff in it, in the ingredients, that aren't so healthy. But in the block version, they're not in there. So we get the block version at home all the time, and then we just shred it, okay? And the sauce that I use in the chicken parmigiana is this one, the Prego roasted garlic and herb. If you look at my other episodes on my YouTube channel, I use this sauce again in my shakshukah recipe. So make sure you take a look at that and learn how to make shakshukah. Since you already have the sauce, you can make both things, okay? And this is my go-to, this specific one, the roasted garlic and herb. They're all good, but because of the herb and the garlic flavor, I like it, okay? And this is already a bit salty. So when you're cooking your stuff, don't add the salt in anything. And then worst comes to worst, when you're eating at the table, just sprinkle some salt on it. But that's my opinion on this sauce. But other than that, it's fabulous, okay? So I'm gonna just go ahead and get it prepped up in a sec, and I'll be back. All right, guys, so I got all my stuff here, okay? So I'm just gonna put just a little bit of some olive oil, okay? Not too much, okay? And I got my heat going, okay? And my yummy, delicious dressed tomato sauce, okay? And you know, you can use this for pasta too, but I use it for these things. My kids weren't a fan of using this for pasta. I'm not sure why. So I'm just gonna put my tomato sauce. Now you can put as much as you'd like, okay? And I'm gonna put a little bit more, okay? And I'm just gonna let this heat up a bit, and then I'm gonna put my chicken that I cooked already. I'm gonna put it in here, and I'll be back. Okay, guys, so my tomato sauce is getting warmed up, okay? So I went and got my eggplant. So if you look at my other YouTube episodes, maybe episode 24, you should see how to make my fry, or you can put your eggplant in the oven, okay? But I like the frying version, okay? So if you like this, ta-da, right? So you make your eggplant, you can put it in the freezer, you can use it whenever you want, just defrost it, and you can just use it. And then when you're done with all the eggplants, you just make another batch and put them in the freezer. So you have it ready to go, okay? So here's my eggplant, okay? And so now we're just gonna hop on over here. Okay, so you see it's sizzling around the edges, and I'm just gonna put my chicken in here, just like that, very easy. You know, have the tomatoes surrounded and all, okay? And I'm gonna get my eggplant, now it's cold, okay? And I'm gonna put it on top of here, okay? Now, you can not put eggplant at all, just have a chicken alone, such as this. You can put the eggplant on top of the chicken, such as this, or you can just get the eggplant alone and put it in the tomato sauce, okay? And it's just same, and you just put cheese and all that stuff on it, okay? So I'm gonna close the lid here. Okay, so if you have something to close your lid, would be a great idea to keep the heat in, and that your eggplant will warm up. And of course, lower the temperature. Don't make it too high because you don't want everything to burn in there, okay? So I'll be back in a sec. Okay, guys, so welcome back. So my eggplant got warmed up, and then I sprinkled the mozzarella cheese that I had. I put on the chicken and on the eggplant with the chicken. Now, again, if you just have the eggplant alone, just sprinkle the cheese on top of that. Put the lid over for another minute or two, lower the temperature, make sure nothing is burning, and voila, okay? So you can sign it up with some garlic bread, you can sign it up with salad or pasta, whatever floats your boat, okay? So I'm just gonna grab my food. Look at that, guys. I'm telling you, this is my favorite. And get some of the sauce. Get it all nice and pretty. Okay. I hope your mouth is watering, guys. Okay. Perfect. And I'm gonna slice it up for you guys right now. We need a knife. Okay. Come on, guys. Okay. Okay, there we go. Woo! All right, so see, there's my chicken, but you can't tell, but it's fully cooked, trust me. And usually, you know, you mix the sauce with it, you put some eggplant with it. Okay, and make sure you got some of that cheese. And again, you don't want to put cheese on it, no problem, trust me, just the breadcrumbs or whatever, it tastes good, or the sauce. Perfect. The tomato sauce, the chicken, the eggplant, the cheese, everything, I can taste it in my mouth, okay? Of course, the tomato sauce overpowers it a bit, but I like that, and I hope you guys like it too. Okay, guys? So thank you so much for watching Orit's Kitchen. You guys learned how to make chicken parmigiana, eggplant parmigiana, just chicken alone, okay? And it's delicious, and I hope that you guys keep continuing watching my episodes and support me by subscribing and liking my videos. Tell your family and friends, tell your neighbor, okay? And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.